Mohamed Salah surprised everyone when he spoke out about his contract situation and prompted following Liverpool's 3-0 defeat at Manchester United on Sunday. But there were more positives than negatives for Liverpool in the way Salah discussed his current situation. In a post-match interview for UK broadcaster Sky Sports on the sidelines at Old Trafford, Salah was asked by former Liverpool player Daniel Sturridge about his vibe following the summer. "I had a good summer," Salah began. "I had a long time to stay with myself and to try to think positively. As you know, it's my latest year with the club. I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to think about it, but I feel I'm free to play football and we will see what will happen next year." One of Sky's other pundits, former Manchester United player Roy Keane, moved straight on to a United angle and asked Salah how easy it was for his side to dismantle its opponent on Sunday. But Salah's mention of it being his last year with the club triggered a potentially big headline, and the follow-up to get more meat on the bones of the story eventually came from presenter David Jones towards the end of the interview. The Egyptian king, as he is known at Liverpool, has never looked so content. So maybe the contract situation is not something for Liverpool and its fans to panic about just yet. If Salah is playing with a clear head and a sense of freedom, why complicate matters with contract wrangling at this stage? Jones used his journalistic instinct to ask the follow-up question on the contract issue, mentioning to Salah that if it is his last season, Sunday's game could well have been his last ever at Old Trafford. To be fair, I was coming into the game and said, "Look, it could be the last time. Nobody has come to me yet about the contract, so I will play my last season and see," Salah replied. "I don't know with which club, but it could be my last game here with Liverpool." Sturridge said, "We hope that it is not." "It's not up to me," Salah concluded. "Nobody talked to me from the club, but we will see." At this point, Salah is most valuable to Liverpool on the field, playing well. Future contracts or transfer fees are all hypothetical. Salah's worth is currently at its highest for Liverpool as a player, scoring and assisting goals to help get a new regime off to a positive start post-Jurgen Klopp. If a monetary value were to be put on this, it would be considerably high. There is a lot of talk about the possibility of Liverpool losing him for no transfer fee if his contract runs down, but the value of a player like Salah is evident more in the present than in the future. Too often in the modern era, soccer players are judged on future value, next contracts, rather than the value of their contribution in the present. Though long-term planning is important, it's useless if a club is not also living in the current moment. Sometimes it's not so bad to lose as a player on a free transfer if it means you get an extra season of them with a clear head and a sense of freedom about their play. That's not to say Salah won't extend his contract. He spoke about fresh motivation under Liverpool's new head coach Arne Slot and the willingness of older and more established players to work hard and set an example for the newer or younger players. He also gave Kane something to go at on United being an easy opponent, but his comments about his contract made when speaking about his return to Liverpool following the end of season were what caught the attention. Liverpool currently has three of the key players that define its success under legendary manager Klopp, who left the club at the end of the last season after 9 years in charge. Soccer players are considered to be on the decline once they reach their mid-30s, but world-class players can extend their peak or at least their careers as very useful players at the top level into their mid to late 30s. This is what Salah will now be looking to do, and part of this is having the freedom to play and the motivation that there is still something to play for, whether that is a new contract, more trophies, or simply a place in the story of Liverpool's new era. Salah looks happy. A happy Salah is priceless.